Do you need cash today and the ability to make money within the next hour? I've made part-time over $2,000 in 7 weeks and I'm averaging $20 to $22 an hour driving Uber Eats. But is it worth it to use this app to make money from home? I'm going to share with you, first of all, why I decided to drive for Uber Eats, how much money I made each week, my best day in earnings, and what I believe are the pros and cons of driving Uber Eats. But make sure you stick around until the end of this video because I'm going to share with you a way to make money with Uber Eats without driving and without ever delivering orders. Okay, so first of all, why did I decide to drive for Uber Eats in addition to my full-time job and my online business? I've worked as a physical therapist for over 30 years and it's always been a job where I can make good money, and there have of course been times whenever I worked that it was slow and I wouldn't consistently get 40 hours a week. But then COVID hit last year. And last year things were rough because of not getting hours due to the facility I work at not taking admissions for a while during the height of COVID. And I paid for my daughter's wedding last year. Although I make good money online, I'm not to the point yet where I can replace my income. And even 2 months ago, it was slow where I work and I might get 2 to 3 hours a day at work. And in the past, if it was slow at work, I could work at other facilities on the weekend to pick up hours. But with COVID, we're not allowed to work anywhere else on the weekends. So since my husband has been an Uber driver for over 4 years and has done well with it, I decided driving Uber Eats would be a way to supplement my income and bring in extra money even if I was getting my hours at work. It's really easy to get signed up, and I used my husband's referral code, so he got $400 after I got my first 100 trips. So that was really nice, but I literally was approved to drive within an hour. And I started on May 31st, and that week drove a few hours during the weekdays because that was a really slow time at work, but after that, mainly on the weekends. And this is what I have made every week. Some weeks I don't really have time to drive much, so it just depends on how much time I have as to how much money I make, obviously. But this will give me an idea of what's possible. Now, granted, I do live in a large city, Las Vegas. And of course, this would most likely be different if you lived in a smaller town. But I think it would be worth it to drive to a large city if it wasn't too far away, just to get more orders and get more work. So all in all, I'm happy with driving for Uber Eats, and these are what I think are the pros. And to me, these far outweigh the cons, which I will go over too. First of all, you can be your own boss. There's nobody looking over your shoulder. You can set your own hours and work anytime that you want. You can get paid weekly. It's direct deposited into your bank account. You can get approved to drive quickly, and like I said, it was less than an hour that I was approved. You can cash out your earnings every day if you want to, if you need money right away. You can get some really good tips and really make a good side income. And then they also have some good promotions. This happened about a week after I started driving. So the most I've gotten is 2.2 times the regular rate as far as promotions go. It's an easy job, I think, a lot easier than some other jobs that I had before I got my degree in physical therapy. Like, I grew up in Iowa and we would do tassel corn, or I did a lot of restaurant work, and so this is a lot easier than doing that. Before we talk about the next pro, if you want to learn my #1 recommendation for making money online, I'm going to leave a link up above. You can go ahead and click on it and check it out if you'd like. Okay, so some more pros are you can learn to get around your city better. You can learn some good restaurants to eat at that maybe you never knew about. And where I live in Las Vegas, there are some beautiful sunsets and amazing homes that I probably never would have seen before. Something I wouldn't see if I was stuck inside working somewhere. Also, good exercise, especially if you're delivering groceries to the 3rd floor apartment, which I have done more than once. Also, you can bring your kids with you if you want, if they're old enough to help you or well behaved, that they won't be bothering you. You can just ride in the back seat. I bring my daughter with me and we really have a good time together, and she helps me find different things like apartment buildings and things that are harder to find. I don't know of another job where you can bring somebody with you, so to me that's a great pro. I find the work is very consistent. I usually have orders one after another, and Uber did buy out Postmates, so that has increased the number of orders as well. You can also deliver for Walmart, AutoZone, 7-Eleven. Recently they added Albertsons, so you can deliver groceries as well if you like. And those tend to pay a little bit more than some restaurants do. And this is great. If you're driving Uber Eats as well as Uber driving, your Uber Eats deliveries count towards your promotions, and these promotions can be really good. My husband drives Uber Eats during the day with my daughter, and then at night he drives Uber. So he's been able to get some really good promotions during the week and on the weekends. And here's some of his earnings. And again, we live in Las Vegas, so he does stay busy and has the opportunity to make some really good money. Now, these promotions have happened over the last few months because they need more drivers, but take a look at his earnings. And these are what I feel to be the cons. Of course, you have wear and tear in your car, and it depends on what kind of car you have as far as your gas mileage, because the gas prices are higher and that's going to cut into your earnings. Sometimes it's hard to find where you're delivering, especially to apartment buildings. But a tip is always look at the map as you come in the apartment complex, because this can definitely cut down the time when you're looking for the building or the apartment number. Sometimes people forget to put the gate code and they don't answer when you message them, but usually someone comes by and drives in so you can get in. Sometimes you have to wait at the restaurant, but I did find out from Uber support 10 minutes is considered excessive wait time, and if the wait is really long, you can cancel the order. But I found out that you can get paid for your wait time if you cancel the order, but you want to call support so that you can get paid for that, but also so that it doesn't count against your cancellation rate. And it's not too much. You can get paid $3 for 10 minutes of wait time, $4 for 15 minutes, and for 20 minutes or over, you get paid $5. So it's not a total loss if you do end up canceling the order. Also, sometimes you don't make the estimated pay that shows up when you accept an order. So some orders end up being very low in pay, but generally in my experience, most people will tip. So it ends up being pretty good pay after all. But I still see some orders coming through for under $3, which I do decline. And then sometimes the GPS on the Uber app doesn't take you where it's supposed to, but you can always switch over to Waze, which I find gets me there every single time. So just wanted to share my experience with delivering for Walmart. Uber Eats recently partnered with Walmart, and I think at the beginning the pay was much better just because they wanted people to take these orders. For example, in the beginning I would get paid $78 for picking up very small items. It wasn't even groceries, just like one bag of something, and I'd have to deliver 4 different items to 4 different people, and that would take me an hour, and I got paid $78, so it was super easy to do. Now recently I've gotten several orders to deliver groceries from Walmart, and they're a lot lower in pay, so I'm thinking they originally did pay that, again, to get drivers to deliver for them. Some orders can be very large as far as grocery orders, and they can have heavy items in them like 48 bottles of water. And some I had to deliver to a 3rd floor apartment and make 5 to 6 trips. And in Las Vegas, it was 115 degrees. So the pay has gotten lower, but overall, I do enjoy delivering groceries for people. And I've learned which Walmarts to avoid because there was one that never has the orders ready and has a super long wait time because it's so busy there. So I just avoid that one, and generally the other ones have the order out to me in 15 minutes or less. So how can you make money with Uber Eats without driving and without making deliveries? They have a great referral program, which I mentioned my husband earned $400 by referring me, and after I completed 100 trips, which didn't take me too long, and it'll just be added to your regular pay, which I said is paid weekly. So you don't even have to complete any trips to get paid by the referral program. You just need to sign up as an Uber Eats driver, then you'll get a referral code. So here's how you find your code. You'll go to 3 bars on the upper right-hand corner, then click on the earnings tab, and then scroll all the way down to the bottom where it says more ways to earn, and it'll say invite someone. Then when you click on that, you'll see your referral code, and you can make up to $600 for each new driver you invite that completes 100 trips. And you can read more about the terms there as well. And it looks like the limit of referrals is 50, but that can be anywhere from $10,000 to $30,000 depending on which city the person you refer lives in. So how can you get in front of people who would be interested in earning extra money from home, which is pretty much everyone these days? You can create a blog post and post it on Medium or Reddit talking about ways to make money from home. And one of the methods can be Uber Eats, and maybe give your experience with it and your research and write the pros and the cons to help them make a decision, and then give your referral code. You might also want to make a YouTube video talking about the same thing. For example, if you have some great keywords in vidIQ with little competition but high search volume, you can see work from home jobs gets searched over 300,000 times a month and has low competition. And there's some other great keywords here that get good search volume and have low competition, like work from home jobs with no experience, work from home jobs 2021, best work from home jobs 21. So these would be great keywords to use in your blog post or your YouTube video, and then do some research and come up with top 10 work from home jobs list, and then do some research and come up with 10 work from home jobs and list Uber Eats as one of them, and again list your referral code. If you want to sign up to become an Uber driver and try it out for yourself, I will post my code in the description below this video. Of course, you don't need to use it, but if you do and complete 100 trips, I will give you $100 of the amount that I earned from using my referral code as a thank you. I do have my contact information in the description below this video. You can contact me after you complete your trips and I see the bonuses come through. So I hope this helps if you're looking to make money from home with Uber Eats. And again, all in all, it has been a very good experience for me, and an extra $1,000 to $1,200 a month has been really good. And it's something where you can get quick cash if you need it at any time. Thanks for sticking around to the end of this video, guys. Let's continue the learning with this next video, how to make up to $7,500 on YouTube re-uploading videos without even showing your face. Go ahead and click here. It's getting started right now.